Welcome back to Oldman Gaming. Hey, we are here in Gold Mining Simulator, and I'm hoping to catch up and get in top 10. We got dirt to dig, we got dirt to excavate, or excavate too, but I meant to bulldoze. So I'm going to do at least one clean out, and then we're going to do some bulldozing. We're going to make the ramp that I feel like we're going to need. Or at least get started on it, so that we can, what are we at here? We're at like 8% or something. So we can get this dump truck lower, because, you know, like digging like this right now, the way it is, it's very slow. And I gotta get this sped up a little. Like, my hope was to get all the way back, because we're not, I thought we're not digging very deep, but this is you know, deep enough. I just took a bunch off the top, so kind of catching up the bottom. So hoping we can move through the squares pretty fast. I haven't done a lot of other digging since the last video. Let's take a look at that leaderboard, because we're all curious to know how much did I lose during the night, the day for many people. So 10k to get us to the leaderboards, and we're at 6, so we only need 4 cleanouts. Well, I'd say 4. We probably need 5, but in a total that could be like 1 or 2 days of work. Plus that'll give us all the gold we need to both probably buy the claim and buy all of the equipment. I'm feeling like maybe I want to start doing a seasonal cleanup, or like a seasonal run kind of early on, because I always seem to not have enough time to even dig through the winter in mine. So that means I never really reach the potential of my seasonal runs, because that could be another, I don't even know, it could be a lot more gold in the list, but I'm always like starting it a bit late. But so we still need a few things before we get right up to that. For instance, we definitely need to level up all of our workers. We still need a couple more workers to get to where I want to be. Pay off, or like stop renting everything. I don't have to, and that's not a prerequisite to going seasonal, but you know, we make so much money, it doesn't really matter. I do want to pay off or like buy the claim first, though. That's really kind of like, that's where a lot of the money actually goes. It takes like 45% of everything we make. That's more than rent. That's like 4 days of rent in one cleanup, and I do like 3 to 4 cleanups a day, so he's like robbing us silly here. I always say this every time we do this, but the truth is, he's the one eating all your profits. With this cleanup, it won't definitely be done before midnight. So when midnight rolls around, we'll go smelt the gold, turn in our what's left of our magnetite. Hopefully, I think we've got enough that we'll be able to just do I think there's only one upgrade left now. And so if that's the case, I hope we have enough for that. And we should. We've got 5k in there, and I think we've got like a whole, well, when we do this cleanup, basically we'll do this cleanup, I don't know. I think we've got some dirt in the bucket down there. Just hop out and go look really fast. I have no clue. We're at 20%. It says 85%, so might be enough to get what we need. I don't know yet. We'll take it over there, find out. If not, it's not like the biggest deal in the world. It only is the capacity of gold that we can actually they've got all the other ones, the time, and both of the ones that make it cost less. So not too worried about that. I mean, like, that makes everything better. We'll get the most gold we can out of the gold we smelt. Costs not so much. Well, less than it did in the beginning. But this, in the very end, this will be the last cleanup we need for the magnetite separator, so that should be good. Since we've got that much, I mean, the last one though, it's like 13,000 magnetite. So that's why I say it may not get enough. We need like 8K, and yeah, I'm not sure. I want this brick to go white already, or this block. Not white. Is white. I want it to go yellow. Or gold, actually. This one here is yellow. We don't... Yellow's fine, but gold is the best. Get out of the way, truck. Had a really good day yesterday playing the game and getting stuff going. So we are on the roll. It's going to be great. It's still pretty flat. What's with that other square there? Do I not? Is it this one? It's probably that one there. Yeah. There's one another one behind it probably has a bunch of... No, actually it doesn't. Okay, I don't know why I didn't... Oh. That might be the reason why. We got dirt, we got dirt. I mean, to make this as quick as I can, I wanted to just... I'm going to just dig back in this one section here. Hoping to get through it all pretty quick, but we'll see. Guess we can take some dirt from there, maybe. Dump truck. Dang it. That sucks. I just bought the dump truck like last episode. Like once we got like the second cleanup done, or like no, the last cleanup done, I went and bought the dump truck. So now we own the dump truck and we own the excavator and all the gas cans. That's about it for right now, but we'll get to owning more stuff in a little bit. We've got 1.3 million gold, so I think with this next cleanup, even though it's going to take quite a bit of it, we will be pretty close to the amount we need for buying the loan. I'm not buying the loan. Oh my gosh, I will not buy loans. Won't take them either. But buying the claim, that's what I meant to say. We don't buy loans. You're not like a collection agency. It's generally what they do. Hey, the dump truck seems to be a bit open. Oh, it says it's down all the way. Nope, there it is. Gotta switch the order. It's not as good as I'd like it to be. Yeah, you know what? I said I was gonna focus on these here, so I'm not gonna take the dirt off of there. It's tempting because it's all jacked up and kind of funny looking, but I gotta just stick to my guns here and get through this block. What I might do is even possibly just pause the video. I mean, we'll see, because I do have to help. I told Indian Ninja Gaming I'd help him with his YouTube channel, setting up some things, so I may have to kind of stop in the middle of this recording anyway. Gotta help out a good friend. And if you haven't checked out his channel, you should go do so. It's really awesome. He, I think, just made it so he can start doing memberships, so it's cool for him. I'm happy for all those people that are members on my channel. All 5 of you, I think it is. Thank you for your support. It may not be a lot, but it's enough. It says that you care. So thank you. And I'll probably be doing some more in-betweens here shortly. I think next week is going to be a really busy week for me though. So I think even the normal channel content might be, like, I definitely won't be putting out 2 and 3 hour videos, that's for certain. Except maybe on my days off, which is Thursday and Friday. Again, we'll have to see though. Doing another production launch at work is one thing, and then just got a bunch of meetings and different things in the evening that we're signed up for. You know what I mean? Well, got a wife, you know, she likes to sign you up for stuff. I mean, we're almost to this block, which is good. That's what I was hoping, that it wouldn't take super long. Okay, it's 98. Should I? Yeah. And considering it's not yet midnight, and we've almost got the full amount back there. Thing is, I don't think we have enough yet. Didn't even look to see where we're at, but 62, so this will put us up to about 80 because we don't have full amount in there. But I didn't check gas on the excavator, but hasn't warned me that it's almost out, so I think I'm good. There, we got the warning a while ago and we're like running on red. Something like that. I wish I could really get the I mean, I haven't messed with it. I gotta mess with it so I get the ordering done right, at least so that it switches between the excavator and the dump truck in one shot. Oh, he's taking 900. Damn, greedy bastard. All right, well, of course I did already, like, I melted down about what, 300 or 400 ounces of gold, so Oh, that might be too far, but we'll see. And I think we got a pretty, like, because it's not so far down, I think we could reach all the way down even that far back. I am kind of anticipating being to top 10 today. May not happen in this video because that is a lot of digging, and I want to actually get to the bulldozing. I need to get a channel in here, like I said, so we can get this dump truck lower, because that will speed things up. Oh yeah, I did get a worker for the excavator off camera as well, so at least one of the two vehicles has a worker in it. Thing is, I guess if I start making the ramp now, then I can't back up and keep digging like I am now. So my idea to kind of do it first may end up causing digging this out be a bit more difficult and time consuming. So maybe I'll wait actually, and I think we kind of dug too deep on that. Oh, that's what I'm doing wrong. I'm fine with the light straining, just let it be. I'm feeling like this is a little bit faster. Driving forward, I don't really know. I haven't tested the timings, but it works. 76, but we're at 62. Something's wrong there. We dropped 98 and obviously we didn't have 100%, but at 62 it should have gone up to, well, if we had it would have been 80, and then we didn't have, we had 2% less. I don't know. Why I am is a little annoyed, but I'm just not going to deal with it. Gonna dig a hole. That's what we do in this game, dig holes. Don't question the mathematics of our machinery, because they know better than we do. Actually, we question them every season. But they mess with these again. Something's wrong here. It don't work right. Can we get in the right frickin'? Okay. See, I think I'm just gonna dig through that other square, and then that way we will have the amount we need, or like it'll be set up the way I want it. And yet now at 7, well, I'm not gonna, like I said, not gonna question it. We're just gonna keep digging. When we go back up there to dump this in, we'll see what happens. Or we'll just keep digging and go on with life, you know? Whatever happens. Because I've dug through this square pretty fast, I would say. Except you're not... What time? Yeah, see, like 20 minutes, so even in the whole video we should maybe get all the way through it. I'm gonna just carve off the top here so we can continue kind of going down the line there. All right. Again, well, actually, we're going to be doing a cleanup, so I'll definitely turn the lights off this time. Because most things seem to have switched. Actually, let's do this. Let's do this. That's at 95. Dang it. I hate how far behind it gets, but I'm gonna just frickin' fix it right now. Everything else is switched. Well, almost, but so close. It needs 3%. They need 5. Why is... You know, I'm not going to worry about it. I'm going to even switch this one out so that this might not be a completely full kind of cleanup. Again, don't necessarily... as long as I'm putting gold in here and it's way over 600 or 700 ounces, I'm pretty happy. Just wish these guys could stay, like, on track here. I forget, we do get, like, a bonus at night, so... Should be... Could be trying to dig at night more than anything. Keep my days for... I think we leveled up this guy. Maybe not. There's a few more, like about 2 more days. I got a bunch more people leveling up. So let's go turn this on. Or that one says 0%. And here's what I'll do. You know, if it's off by 1%, not a big deal, but we'll dump it all out. Or maybe this shouldn't bug me, but it does. And we'll go turn it on for like a split second. Make sure everything is switched that like should be switching. Oh nuts, now I gotta go turn it on at the... Dang it. Or... Just have to wait for the dirt to come up, but... Yeah, there it starts flowing. Yeah, everything's good. So we'll actually switch to process gold mode. Except I'm gonna go burn down the gold. Actually, before we do that, then we need to take this in and see if it's enough. I should actually be buying some more, but oh, we got another bucket. Oh, we got plenty. Then we're good. I must have missed a bucket maybe the last time I went in here. It's a possibility. Oh, damn it. Not something I wanted to do. Wastes my time here. But I do need a refill, so I guess we can fuel up as we turn in our buckets of black dirt. What? Let's see, I just want to see, would this have been enough? No. Would not have been, so we do actually need this other bucket. Oh, this other bucket, we should be plenty good. 15, yes, we're really good. Magnetite here is like a whole nother level. Yeah, I've got 2 overseers and I still got attacked by a bear. I'm very disappointed. You know, maybe with 1 overseer I could... Oh wait, we wanted to, let's exit. We wanted to upgrade. Yeah, last one. Oh, it's only 8k. I thought we... this was probably the 13k one. Okay. Well, that's great then. Alright, we got them all now. Sweet! How much we gonna get? 48k, nice. Almost pays for a day of rent. Well, it's half now because it's free. Because we got the full tier 5. About 2 shots and we're done. It used to take forever to do this much gold. I hate it when I bring the gas trailer. It's always extra work to do. Also made sure those were full on gas, or, you know, so when the midnight came, they'd be full. I mean, basically, this is all we got to work with. Oh no, that's the right one. Yeah, it is. Okay. And we're not going to need this. We're going to take this out now. We don't need this any further. It is now a relic. Something that needs to be put in here and sold. All right, perfect. Let's get our mats going. I try to do what I used to do, and that was get it all put in so that we don't. Oh, it's easier now. Like, the reason I couldn't do it was because the magnetite separator was sometimes too slow. But now we can just take all the buckets, slap them in, and it's going to be great. Of course, at this particular run, I know that we could just start off. Actually, I think this guy got done then, did he? No, he probably doesn't have a bucket. That's not good. That's gonna hopefully not create a problem. Oh, it goes in the front. Hello. Ooh, barely caught it. Oh, Mom. Oh, we got plenty of time. Yeah, see, we'll easily get to at least close to 900. Turn those off, they're really loud. Come on, ruin my little roll right there. We were doing so good. What did we end up with? $9.10. Yep, that's what we got. All right, I guess that's everything. Let's switch back to digging then. What? And the lights. I feel like the lights went out, but I don't know. This is a great time to dig. It is nighttime. We got about 2.5 more hours. Our nighttime bonus dissolves into thin air. All right. So now that we've done that cleanup, I think the amount of gold we'll get from the next one, we should be able to buy the claim. And, well, we'll see, because we do need some extra money for the... We'll see how much we get. I mean, we still need... Well, okay, we need 1.2 million, so probably not. If we do like 3 cleanups, then like 2 more after... 2 more, including this one we're doing now. I think that should give us enough, maybe. We'll see. We'll see. Oh, we don't have, we didn't, let me, forgot, we didn't go put our, oh, the fence cleared, dang it. Now we'll do it later. I'll waste my daylight savings on, our daylight on that rather than our nighttime bonus. We got a bunch of gold. We never we never put through that I remember anyway. So actually, even with maybe this one we currently have, we could do it. But to be on the safe side, we'll get this cleanup done so that we'll definitely have enough money on hand to pay the loan, or not pay the loan, pay the fee for the claim, and then also have enough to make it through the night. So we're going to be just fine. My biggest problem is the fact I keep digging this ground all funky. But again, I guess if we really had to, we could get in here and use the bulldozer to doze it down slightly like we did the last time. Like, I don't think we lost any or very little gold that last time we bulldozed off the top. Because I was more just pushing it around. I wasn't trying to delete it, so I left, in fact, we left the hill right there, so maybe that dirt there's pretty, you know, it's got some good gold in it, who knows. I think, yeah, we should have like processed. I think we already have almost a full dump truck over there because we got it kind of cleaned up in a way that we cleaned it out all the way basically. So it should be maybe 16 or 17, could be even 18. 19, that's good. Looks like 19 anyway. Oh, keep doing that every time. Let me go back. Yeah, it got turned on. Soon we won't need the lights there, but until then, I keep putting dump trucks through. Oh, I didn't even look at the daily total. Dang it. I just kind of pushed it through. Actually, I think this total would have been a good daily total as far as how much I have been putting through. Could be wrong, but I think we basically dug the whole day. So this will be the last day the claim owner takes money from me, or gold. So I will buy it before midnight, and it shall be mine. That's such a good feeling to have, knowing that 45% of your gold is not going to be taken away. I mean, it makes buying the equipment super simple. You know, 2 cleanouts, you can afford everything basically. We're pretty close to it anyway. You don't even care what season it is because you're just like, I got money. I haven't really watched anyone else and how they're going about this. Maybe I should. There's Rasher Wagon. He's kind of from... I think he plays more on the non-DLC side. He's got videos up that I could watch. There is obviously Indie Ninja Gaming. I've been pretty busy at nights. Like his streams are my time from about 10 to 1 a.m. So there are nights where I'm just like, I'm too tired, so I go to bed. And so I haven't caught his for the last about week. I know he's been having some computer trouble as well, so he may not even like be up to like a full kind of like the way he would really want to be cleaning this place up. And then who else runs videos that I can't think of anyone else really. I mean, there's other people doing the contest, but I don't know of anyone that I actually watch. Oh, Hybrid Still. That's actually a good guy, yeah. I should see what he's up to. I stopped in at his the other day. Gave him some, helped him out a little bit at least. Gave him some ideas because he was like, he had gotten tier 3 and was running that on Old Arnold and just felt like he wasn't getting enough money, which I'm pretty sure he wasn't. So we had a talk and I told him what I would do anyway. He got on his way, went up over to Rivertown since they opened it up for everyone, and then he started going there with tier 5, which is good. And I haven't seen where he's at now. I don't know if he's moved over to Nighthawk yet. But he too is competing with the No Franks, so it should be interesting to see how he's what his take is on digging up the dirt. We all got our method of madness for this, you know? Some good, some bad. Get this over here a bit. Barely into this next block, but we'll get there. Almost feel like I dug that a little deep, but this is still good night dirt, so we're gonna take all we can. Also, I'd rather do some dozing in the daytime than the night because it's just light makes a big plays a big factor in making it easier to do it. Now, I'm just gonna look. I'm gonna say if I didn't care too much about what was in this one, maybe I shouldn't. It's only 1800. No, we're gonna dig it up. I think I need to scoot the dump truck back though, maybe. No, we're good. Again, maybe this one won't get us like a 900 ounce cleanup, but it'll be good enough. I'm not gonna worry about it. But I would like to see this thing turn to yellow. That would be good. Probably won't until we move back one more step. So I guess we can probably turn that off. It doesn't make huge difference now. It's not bad, but this guy's gonna need some fuel soon. Besides, we'll be moving him around in just a little bit. I'm gonna, well, we'll see. We'll see where it goes. We are at, which I can't see the 56. Okay. For a second I thought it said 96. I'm like, I don't know if that's right, because you know, I've decided I want the light on for a little longer. It does make it better down here. Actually, I was gonna say, it looks like I did not shut that very well, did I? I've had problems with that before, where I haven't noticed I've left it open and then I freaking go driving and lose all my dirt. That is not a fun place to be. Come on, close fast. What the hell? Like, it's so slow. Like up here, it seems to open faster. Down there, like, it's a snail's pace that it goes at. It's like, come on. This. Now the thumb is closed all the way, so. Fuel is low, yeah. Yeah, we're getting to that time in the game where fuel gets low. We like bump our... You don't say. Fuel is low again. I know, it's probably for a different machine. Probably the, not the excavator, but the bulldozer. Oh, this has got some color and it's not white. Means that possibly even the further we dig down, better color it'll get. I just looked over, I was thinking, oh my gosh, hope I'm recording. I mean, I've had to pause once or twice here to, you know, my daughters and make sure dinner was going, things like that. But there have been days where I'm like, come back and been sitting here for 10 or 15 minutes thinking, yes, I'm recording, we're doing good, and then, oops, there's like time wasted. I think this is faster because first off I'd end up turning around. I would be speeding down this, then I would come up here and then have to turn around again. So I think either it's the same speed or it's faster. But that's my own opinion. And again, I haven't tested it. It's just a theory. So if you got the patience for it, you can just back right on up and it's all good. I guess we can, well, we've got just a little bit on this side. I was just thinking we've got a bit more there to dig and then we can scoot back. Oh, I did it again. Look at that. I'm being such a... such a dingy. Actually, it was better from there. Okay. There we go. Now we're getting the color I want to see. I was hoping it would have happened a little earlier, but you know, it is what it is. We're gonna get all we can though. Everybody loves a little bit of gold in their life. Hope the invisible wall won't really get into our way, but we'll see. So, okay, we're at 99, so we'll just pause it. Let's see, if I had already started, we would have had, there would be a possibility that I couldn't drive the excavator back. So like right now I would have had to think of some other way to dig this. Instead it's just going back as quickly and easily as I was thinking that it would. Oh, whoops, we wanna... I was making sure that the bed was down all the way this time. This is probably the last well, I mean, we'll see. I think should have enough dirt moved that I won't really be so concerned about what's in the... It's nice that everything's switching. Guess we'll back up. We're good to go here. I'm almost thinking I might go and rent the drill and just so I can kind of mark out where I want to go. We'll see. I might already have it drilled out down here far enough. I don't know. I should have dug down below deeper first. Now we've lost our color. Alright, he's back. That's good. And we'll probably need to fix the invisible wall. Where are we at here? We'll grab these kind of two here and then should be good enough to say we're done. And yeah, I think we can start with our bulldozing. Oh, this guy is nearly at it. I'll actually drive him up to the place. And we could throw a gas tank just right over here. That would be like no drive at all. And that's kind of my idea. I just need to incorporate it into what I'm doing here. But we just barely got them. In fact, at midnight of this last night is when they got filled up, so it's not like I've had them for very long. So almost want to pull that thing a little back off the edge there. It's not a huge concern, but got the equipment up here to do it. Maybe I'll do it. Okay, that one's pretty full. That one could use some more, but it's not bad. Whoop. No, I want to switch camera angles. I think that should be plenty good. Backed off. There's a bit more room to walk around. I've knocked over my light. Well, it didn't completely knock over, so that's good. Oops, did I? Yeah. I'm not going to put this all the way down there, but we'll get it close. I guess we'll do the cleanup, and then we'll do some bulldozing. Because who knows, with the cleanup, we might have enough to go and tell the landowner to evacuate. Or we can go tell him that he's been evicted. It's my claim now. I mean, I don't know why you would ever want to sell a claim that someone's working where you're getting like, you know, $500,000 every time they do some stuff. Or just $2 million or 2.4 million. I'd be like, yeah, mine it all out. When it's done, you can buy it then. Okay. Let's see if we can get these all turned on while... Now we don't have... I think they should all turn on without the power plant turning off. Oh, they're not even actually... This is... Does this turn on or does it short circuit? Perfecto! This thing will turn off the power or the wash plant through the cleanup, but the idea is you don't shut the power plant or the wash plant down, but instead you just keep working, which is why we don't want 4 things attached to this power, because well, I actually fell to this. I thought it would just fall on top here. I don't think. So now we'll get all of our buckets together and less running around we have to do, the better. Where's your water? Nothing's happening. Let's see how close are we. Not very, but we can start the process here. There's plenty of dirt here to... This one, because I know that... And now that we got rid of the... Turn that off. Do we have time for this? I don't know. I better go over there and check. I don't want to miss it this time. Because we'll run this up here, we'll get our buckets out. So I know these don't fill it up all the way. They're like 10% or something, at least. Oh, for shit's sake. Damn it. Why are we severely lacking in buckets here? We have extras. Son of a bee. Oh, we're gonna miss it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Come on. 748. We'll just have to remember that number. 748. Dang it. It's not my plan. $748, $848, like 930 or something. By the way, over 900, I'm happy. So that means we're what, about 2K away from top 10. Let's take a look. What? Hello? I was not at 6. There's something wrong here. I put in like 2,000 out. We were not at 4,000 when I started. I'll have to check the video, but I doubt we were at 4,000. I thought we were at 6K. Gosh. Irritates me. Do we have a second bucket thing up here? Oh, we do. So I did upgrade that guy. Okay, cool. Alright, we're going to turn this off because we are going to be doing some bulldozing. Let's get up here and we're going to do some stuff. By stuff, I mean we're going to sell some gold and then we're going to find out how much more money we need. Yeah, look at that. Money in our pockets, man. We need about $400,000. And we've got 1835. Let's do some math. 18, clear this up. 1835 times by 0.45. So it's going to take 825. So we roughly have $1,000 to, or not dollars, 1,000 ounces to like enjoy with now. So I'm happy. We're good to go. I think you know where I'm going with this. We're gonna go buy the claim. We're gonna tell the claim owner to take a hike. Tell him pack up because you're on my land. You know what? I think that's all we need. I mean, should be. Like 600K. Isn't it? Or is it more like 800? Probably more like 800, so we're good to go. Bye. Yay. I thought I'd actually lease this one. I mean, it doesn't make a difference, but I thought earlier on I had actually done so. See, upgraded he is, okay. Quickly run through these guys. He probably needs to be upgraded. I wish there was a place that could show us our money. See, a lot of them are at least level 2, so that's pretty nice. Oh, we don't have any waiting. Nope. Okay, good. So, what I might do depends on what we see, but if I don't see any more while we're talking, we'll do this. Yes, it won't go all the way to the front, but So I'd like to drill up here a little more. But I'll probably hire 2 or 3 more people regardless of what they are. Get them all trained up to max and then retrain them to be like mechanics and other drivers in vehicles. Let's see, how far did it... I got us to here? Wow, that's not good. Alright, hope you don't mind, but... I mean, I need the drill anyway. We gotta look at some other stuff on the claim. I don't even know what the ground looks like up at the waterfall. Could be worth some money. We use this quite often, so we'll just buy it. I think we need to also get another... Oh, we got 3 out of 4. Okay, cool. They must have upped that because before, like, you couldn't even get a dump truck into... You always had to buy those to get even started. So, not what I wanted. I wanted that. Might as well just start by filling it up right here. So that's why I like having this here. When you spawn or recall a vehicle, it's always here for fueling up until you get the insta fill. This is always a great option. I mean, altogether it's about a 40k investment. This is like 16 to 20k depending on when you buy it. And it costs about 20k to like fill it up. I don't want to know what kind of gold we have at the ground below this. My idea here is simply I want to mark the squares, and I can't do that unless we've drilled into them. So since we won't really see these in the bulldozer, I like to be able to mark them so I have an idea kind of where to push the dirt and where not to. And we'll take it higher up there. Maybe not right now, because I want to get to making this road so that we can start digging at a much faster pace because the dump truck is low. All right, so in about 2 cleanups. I mean, I might as well just skip the rest of this day. Well, we're going to be dozing, so who knows if we even need to skip it. But if not, at least skip till midnight when we're done dozing, and then start digging again. That way I get all the money and I don't have to share anymore. Kind of a stingy person. Don't want to share my gold anymore. Alright, we'll leave him there. Grab this guy. He's gonna need some gas, I bet. Oh, whoops, we don't want to put that down. Wow, look at that. He's like a sliver of gold. Sliver of fuel left. It should be enough to get us up there. Kind of unfortunate if it's not, but... Oh, don't get stuck now, bro. Kidding me? God, I should have watched where I was driving. You know, I ain't gonna deal with it. I ain't gonna deal with it. That's actually on the other side, isn't it? Yeah. No reason to get frustrated today. Got nothing but fun and games to happen today, so. Oh yeah. Just to have them marked. Kind of helps with just knowing the width of where you want to dig. So I'm gonna start. So I did as I was holding down the button for the blade until it just wouldn't go anymore. And now I'm just pushing straight because it doesn't want to go anymore. This is why I wanted to dig out that square, because I'm going to push this dirt kind of off in that direction a little bit. So now we're going to go back. I'm holding down the button and we're digging. We're going down. Maybe. Yeah, it's moving along pretty good. I'm just pushing it forward again because it didn't want to move. That's the extent of our ramp. It should work well. No, kidding. That won't work. But we have to turn around here. So let's push this out. Is that enough to turn around? Looks like it might be. So what I like to do, get further depth, is then we come to the bottom of the ramp that we've just made. As far back as we can go. And from this level, we just press straight forward. So then again, now it's flat rather than being a ramp, but it's now, as you can see, maybe 1 meter down. Which is great because then we can go another meter or so down. My real worry is like right here, you know, the bedrock takes a really pretty hefty, like, whoa, that's not what I want. Anyway, its angle is so bad over here that it's like, it's pretty terrible to drive your dump truck up it. So I don't want to dig too deep down that we hit that angle, and then it's kind of impossible to And this is where we'll need this help. I just don't want to have to like fart around with this dirt forever at the front here. It doesn't work the same when it's hitting bedrock than when it's like you know, being pressed into other dirt, so you just have to get rid of it. Swing that out of the way. Actually, we need to... Oh, darn it. How is it like... There's still more dirt to push, so we go back. Maybe we just weren't making this very flat. Trying to stay away from the walls. There we go. Other way. Dude, the dirt like totally went up. I'm a little disappointed here. Like the blade was all the way down even. I had the blade all the way up. Still seems to have gotten stupid here. Actually, I'm gonna leave it like that for now. Also because I just want to turn around. Do the same thing we just did, but we gotta get to... You kidding me? The heck is this all about? The bump is so high I can't get over him. Well, I went the wrong way. Let's see if we can get in there now. Blade up, let's go. Okay. Blade down, let's dig. Let's de-elevate, right? And that doesn't want to go. Oh yeah. Oh, it's a spring. I was like, oh yeah, you give me the 27% off the Glacial Creek when I can't buy it. Come on, push it down all the way. You can do it. You can do it. Whoa. Hey, whoa, whoa, whoa. Let's not fall in. Dude, I don't want to go much further. I don't want to go much over that way either. Just need to give myself room to... There we go, room to turn around. I think one more go at it and we'll have a pretty decent ramp. So here again, I'm just going flat rather than down. And look how much we've dug down already. Probably 2 meters or so. Exactly what we need to see. Come on, you can do it. This is how I make all my roads. Or ramps. And you don't want to like do this for like the whole like area that you want to clean up or like flatten. You just do it for one lane like I am here, one width of the bulldozer, because then you can actually at the end that's when you can once you've got it to the depth you want, then you can just clear the wall away little by little, and it's so much faster than trying to clear this away by digging with the bulldozer that way. See, we're starting to see that the angles start to be pretty bad. I don't want to get it much lower than that, or the dump truck will have a hard time getting up it. Come on. I mean, that's pretty decent. I guess I have to turn around, don't I? Now let's clean up our mess we've just made. I mean, if you do this right, this is about the only place you need the excavator. That's just because the dirt just does not work well at the bedrock level. It's a bit silly. But I didn't want to hit the wall. So we're starting to dig down again. Hopefully this should go really smooth. Very often digging down is just a patience game. At least for the most part. Until it gets stuck and can't go any further. I'm not going to push that any further. Like I said, I don't. There we go. That's going deeper. I mean, let's see where we get to, I guess. We're still quite high. That's the unfortunate part. I don't want to go down too much deeper because angle there at the top gonna be a pretty tough one for the dump truck. Whoa, don't fall off. Yeah, I'm like digging up all my good dirt here. I'd say one more iteration we'd be there, but I can actually just use the dump truck to not the dump truck, the excavator, to kind of excavate that better. So here's what I mean by like widening it out. You can just dig into this wall. Got a bit clearer. And then I can just make it as wide as I need. And because we're using the dump truck and we could probably go just a little wider than this, and that's all we need. It'll be a bit of a tight space, but okay, well, it's not playing nice over there. I guess what I need to do is just turn around here. Not really what I wanted to do, but put that up. We don't need it dragging right now. We just need to blow this guy out a bit. And this wall here. So to keep the ramp, because this is now a ramp again, going down, as I bulldoze the wall off, I pull down the the blade to keep it digging down. And yeah, this looks good. It's as deep as I'm going to make it. Maybe we'll have to widen out the top here a bit, but I think I'll do that. The excavator, a little easier than with this thing. See how low it is already. We can get the excavator down here, make a nice little ramp out of what's here, and we'll be golden. We turn, and we got, whoops, I think we got enough space to turn around here now. I think what I'm gonna do is about here. We'll just make it go flat. Won't be quite the ramp I want it to be, but there. Now the dump truck will have no problem with this. I have no problem with this. Well, I mean, it still might have a problem right here, so I'm wondering what we can do. Like, there's not an easy, a real easy way to make that. I guess this isn't bad. The way it's kind of, you know, I don't know. Guess we're gonna just clean this up and hope it's not too bad. Well, damn it. Oh, I don't want you to read. Whoops, I didn't want that either. Damn it. That is not cool. This was looking pretty good, and then I blew it there. Like, I wish we could, like, add the dirt, you know? I think I'm gonna leave it there. We'll bring in the thing that really makes the difference. And that's this guy. Like, you can't get down to it. That's gonna be bad. This is what I was afraid of. It's like it's just too steep coming off of there. I mean, we do have this run coming up to it, so that's probably gonna be it for now as far as what we can do to make it better. We'll just take this section here off. I know where I'm digging, you don't gotta tell me. She's not gonna get over here because it's so far away. Yes, we are. Okay. Unfortunately, I think that's the best we're gonna get. Actually, I should have moved the. Let me move this guy back. Maybe we should turn it on. Now going backwards is not the best way to like see. Coming down on this is even like pretty rough. Shit. That's exactly what I was afraid of. This is not great. Now let me turn around. I think we hit it from this side here. Alright, well, we go up pretty well. I mean, it's... I've seen worse. I have seen better, but this is what we've got. The only other thing I think is that just behind the dump truck, the slope is better. But I am kind of not in the mood to try and find out, to be honest. So I'm gonna this guy up, we'll fill that guy up, we'll fill that guy up. And then we might skip the rest of the day, because if I dig more, it just makes no sense. So like it's even more, gosh, I wish we could, I mean, we could probably put some dirt in right here to make it better, but it's a tough job and it will take more time than I want. I mean, if this was really my claim and that, I would probably find some wood or logs or something to... It's easier in real life than this. We're really limited to kind of some things that, you know, the bedrock really makes a difference. All right, well that's about it. I think I'm gonna leave it here so I can actually get it up to YouTube much earlier than yesterday because I almost missed it. Well, let's go sleep till midnight. Oh, we better turn this guy off then. Actually, we should go through all of them and make sure lights and everything are off. Well, now we'll just... I'm just going to sleep till midnight, see how much he takes. See what our take is. Should be about 400, 300 or 400, I think, still. What time was it? 5 o'clock, so we need to sleep for about 7 hours. Water source is dried up, that's fine. Ooh, somebody wants to work for me. He took 826, I was pretty much on the money. And now we're at like almost $111, $112. We got 371, that's ours. I'm gonna go see who wants to work for us. But I'm happy now with the claim is ours. All the dirt we dig is ours. We don't got no Another excavator. Ah, dude. Wouldn't you be like Bulldozer or somebody else? Alright, fine. I may not. Basically, it's really costly to have him and to upgrade him, so I'll hire on a cheaper guy. So, but yeah, we'll leave it here. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, give it a like. If you're brand new, please subscribe. Let's check the leaderboard one more time. I swear it didn't move. There it goes, finally. It's an hour, well, about 3K away. How about the seasonal gold? Ooh, we're also close there. All right, and if you want to support the channel, you can do so by becoming part of the OMG gang, where normally, most of the time, you'll get to see all the content first. So thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.